That second serve becomes too predictable. Coco likes to hit around the right side of the ball, basically slice it, and it goes to a righty's forehand. And Sabalenka, with just too much time, can pick her spot, cross her line.
Gracias.
Wow.
Oh, how about the anticipation there, Tracy?
And off of a backhand from Gauff. Gauff can put it anywhere. The best two-hander in the WTA right now.
Nice little pickup here initially to stay in the rally, and then there was no going back. It was all about surging forwards and reading the pass.
She got caught.
Big moment already here for Coco.
Gauff a little rattled with the aggression from Sabalenka.
Jumping all over Coco's serve at the moment, Tracy.
Yeah, not enough first serves in its early stages, but still.
Talk about building up momentum when it matters most in championship matches. How about that?
Let Fussel.
Again, feeling the pressure when she misses that first serve, not serving particularly well.
Of her points, and for Coco, not getting enough first serves in, just 50%, and really struggling when the second serve goes in, only winning 2 of 9. Coco has not found the rhythm on the first serve quite yet, and not going quite as big as she did against Sabalenka, against Swiatek.
The numbers she posted in that match were absolutely outstanding. Won 19 of 21 first serve points. And 9 of 13 second serve points as well. Obviously winning the match comfortably 1-on-1, but served really well, got a nice rhythm that allowed her to dictate play thereafter and feel comfortable from the baseline.
So often it leads with the serve, and right now Gauff is not feeling the serve, and that was unexpected missed backhand return.
Lovely.
One thing we can say about Coco Gauff, though, is she competes so well. Doesn't matter what the score is, she's constantly trying to figure out, how can I turn this match around? We saw that, Jason, at the WTA finals last year, where Coco won the title. That's the backhand that you have to be worried about, taking the backhand from the middle of the court. Jean-Christophe Farrell, coach of Coco, her mom Candy, right in front of him.
Well, she's a scrapper. Of that there can be absolutely no doubt. She doesn't let the ego get involved. She just has to try and find a way to win on any given day with whatever she has available at her disposal.
That's so well put, Jason, because the finals of the US Open a couple of years ago, Sabalenka won the first set, 6-2, and then Coco just went into lockdown mode. Talked about her speed, her mobility, just looped the ball up, sometimes was aggressive. Just drove Sabalenka to 46 unforced errors.
Equals. Deuce.
I'm sure there's a little bit of additional pressure for Sabalenka when targeting Coco's backhand. She knows the shot has to be really, really good. Otherwise, Coco's going to be able to counter with interest. So just getting a little greedy with the target there. Another chance to break here. Love to see Coco take this return on if she gets the opportunity. Didn't need to in the end. Short and central was enough. And Gauff breaks back. And it's 4-2 now.
Sabalenka likes that kick out wide. I'm a little surprised that she doesn't go sometimes to the Gauff forehand under pressure with that second serve. The Gauff backhand's just so reliable.
That's lovely feel, not for the first time in this opening set.
So important to get that first serve in, and now you're inside the baseline. More choices.
Kings equals 15.
Giselle just lost the racket head speed, pulled down with her upper body.
Only won 2 of 10 points so far when she's missed that first serve. Taking the pressure off the second serve there, just rolling the first one in, so that was intelligent.
And Sabalenka trying to get it to the forehand here, but not quite deep enough. And wrong footing on play, so smart. Opponent can't find the traction.
Especially on these courts in Madrid, really slippery.
That's the high to the forehand with nothing on it, and Sabalenka has to create the pace, has a lot of time to think. Anton Dubrov left the coach for about 5 years.
Getting frustrated with these near misses now. Coco doing a good job of just starting to build a little bit of momentum for the first time in the match here. That's halfway of the net. Some problems for Sabalenka, particularly with the forehands in the last couple of games, both of which Coco's been able to win. It's 4-3 now in the opening set.
4 games to 3.
25 minutes into the Women's Championship match here in Madrid. Sabalenka's still up a break, but doesn't have the sizable lead she had 10 minutes ago. Does have the advantage here of serving with the new balls.
The shot tolerance on the forehand from Sabalenka is going to be crucial here. It cost her at the US Open. It cost her actually at the WTA Finals end of last year. Again, the forehand and losing her balance as well. WTA finals in Riyadh. Sabalenka was serving for the first set, 6-5. A couple very errant forehands. Lost her calm and lost the match.
Was a bit of forehand from Sabalenka. Lovely return initially from Coco Gauff there as well. It's a beautifully flighted forehand return.
Gauff also throwing in some slices, so the loop, the slice, changing the pace.
That's a sensational, inspirational volley there at the end.
It's actually a terrific pass from Coco Gauff on the full stretch and on the full slide with the outside leg there. Got it down low. That's all she could do.
Even Coco appreciated how good that volley was, and rightly so.
That's exactly the way that Coco Gauff needs to hit her forehand. A drive, but not flat. Has enough spin for margin and shape.
A little bit of a hash of the attempted drop shot there. Easy pickings in the end for Gauff. Now then.
Just a little too close, and Coco Gauff backing up. Daniela Hantuchova. Stefan Edberg in the house.
Tennis royalty.
Let Fussen.
Oh, what a serve. Got there in the end. So it'll be a sigh of relief. As much as anything else for Sabalenka there to get back on track and extend her lead.
It feels so much tighter than when it was 4-1. I feel like all one-way traffic. And Coco Gauff does what she does so well, is get herself back in matches, just trusts and backs herself.
Oh, nicely done. Did really well there to backpedal just enough to be able to put the overhead away.
Zero 15. Love 15.
This is what she's added in the last couple of years. A little more variation from Sabalenka.
Good depth, just forcing Sabalenka onto her heels there.
Great camera work, and you can see the different pace from the forehand of Gauff, which is easier to handle. The backhand gets pretty hot.
Yeah, pay good money to view a lot more of the match from that lower camera angle. This one here. That's a nice little injection of pace there too from Sabalenka. It's one of her favorite shots, that little flying cross court.
Well, that's also because it's such a sharp angle.
You do good. Come on. Let's go, girls.
Also a nice camera angle to see how much elevation Coco can get on a second serve here. Keep an eye on this. That's a shame. Pretty decent kick serve initially.
15-40. 15-14.
Just going for a little too much with the backhand. It's an opening set that's ebbed and flowed. Sabalenka here with 2 set points. Nicely done.
That seconds. That drop shot is not short enough.
30-40.
And Coco is very aware that Sabalenka likes to hit those off that quick first step.
You've got to be so careful anyway when you're taking on somebody who moves as well as Coco does. So additional pressure when executing the drop shot today for Sabalenka. Still set point though.
Second set.
Trip to the locker room for Coco Gauff just to try and get reset at the start of the second. Nicely done. This first couple of games, Tracy, crucial.
Absolutely. But for Sabalenka, it's so tough to read the backhand. She can whip it cross deep, cross short, or down the line. Especially when she's inside the baseline like that. Sabalenka, by the way, was rubbing her shoulder on the changeover when Gauff went to take that bathroom break. We'll look for that.
Oh, did well there. Ball just skidded through on her there.
Game sequence. 15. Brenta Kinston. 30-15.
Fabulous trio of ground strokes there from Sabalenka.
Little smile because that forehand from Gauff that came at her with the power that Sabalenka usually hits with, and she was prepared for it. Neutralized and then got on her own offensive position.
Yeah, that's how you turn defense into attack. It's good tennis. Oh, how about that?
That is phenomenal. Great returns from Coco.
Nothing wrong with those, but Sabalenka equal to it and then some. So she leads by a set and 1 game to love. We were highlighting at the start of the match, Tracy, your keys to victory. Let's revisit those now with a little update as to what we've witnessed so far.
For forehand reliability, 8 unforced errors, but Coco's going big, so I don't mind that too much, that she has to continue to go for it. And the first serve points won. That's where it's been problematic today. Her serve is not as good as it was against Swiatek. Shot tolerance for Sabalenka, 61 points, 1 over 4 shots. So good so far. There was that 1 game where she struggled.
Because the first serve points won was so key at the tail end in the second set of the match against Andreeva, and then particularly against Swiatek, weren't they?
Absolutely.
A little bit closer to you, Coco. Come on, a little bit closer to you, not too much in the front. Come on, you got this.
And is struggling with her rhythm on serve today.
Did you pick up what he was saying? I had a hard time. Jean-Christophe Farrell. That's the right racket head speed. She needs to find that balance, and she needs to find the racket head speed on her serve.
Come on, come on. You made for it, come on.
Oh, not quite. It's a better drop shot that time from Sabalenka.
And yet Gauff was there, and she actually was on the backhand down the line from Sabalenka. It just had too much heat, so Gauff couldn't control it on the volley.
We see you, try hard, we see you. Come on, Coco.
That's nice variation on that first serve there.
13.
A little more pop. It's hard to figure out the conundrum. How big do I go on my first serve, because I don't want to miss it and have to hit a second.
Gracias.
Really nice air on both of those forehands from Coco.
And the court positioning right on the baseline.
40-13.
This is exactly how she was playing the forehand against Swiatek, really dictating play with it.
That's exactly how she has to hit it, with that extreme grip. Plenty of racket head speed, brushing up the back of the ball, getting the necessary elevation to give it nice margin. Got away with another second serve there. You mentioned on a couple of occasions little diesel with Coco's second serve today, Tracy. Average second serve speed 83 miles an hour compared to 90 for Sabalenka. So she's got to keep an eye on that. That's where that first serve percentage continues to be so crucial for Coco in particular.
Zero 15. Love 15.
Shot was on. It would have been a lovely two-shot combination for Sabalenka.
Zero 30.
What do you think of her continued use of the drop shot against Coco in particular?
Well, I thought this was the play that was good right here, and then followed it forward, really kind of suffocating where Gauff's choices were. This was just really surprising. The hand came down on that volley. The hand comes down, ball comes down. Shocking miss. This is it. Coco Gauff just locks down. So she lofted that ball up, and Sabalenka starts to make the unforced errors.
There it is again. Very little success today for Sabalenka with the drop shots. Coco with the break, and for the first time in the match now, has the opportunity to build a little bit of serious momentum.
2 games to 1.
Tennis Channel's coverage of the Mutua Madrid Open is brought to you in part by Tennis Express. We deliver tennis right to your front door. Order today, ships free today. And by the Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo. Be a 2%er. Earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply.
Lovely conditions for the Women's Championship match here in Madrid. Day 11 for us, so it's nice to get involved in Championship weekend. Men are all set. Sunday, 12:30 Eastern. Casper Ruud will take on Jack Draper. In this one, Sabalenka leads Gauff by 1-0.
Let Fussel.
Again, Sabalenka goes big on the return. We've been referencing the quality of Coco's serving so far, comparing it to her previous matches. Average first serve speeds just up a couple of miles an hour today, but fewer serves unreturned and fewer points won. So it's something that she needs to rectify here, Tracy.
Yeah, Sabalenka, #1 in the world. It's difference.
That's what was so surprising, wasn't it, about the numbers she posted against Swiatek in the semi-finals.
Swiatek was all over the place in that semi-final. There's a lot going on in Swiatek's world right now. She looked very uncomfortable. Second, third shot, Swiatek on clay was trying to hit winners, trying to hit close to the line. Look where Coco is in order to hit a backhand. She's 4 feet right of the center mark.
30-15.
She can hit a backhand so close to the lines. That was a great forehand from Gauff. She did not back up. She withstood the power of Sabalenka and sent it cross with great angle.
Does have a lot to play for today. She's up to number 3 in the world in the live rankings. Would move up to number 2 in the world, equaling her career high ranking if she were able to win today. Oh, what a shot. Lovely little ad-lib there from Coco Gauff, and the best tennis of the match so far. Of course, if she does go up to number 2 in the world, it would make a big difference to the seedings at the second major of the year, which gets underway Sunday, May the 25th. Live coverage begins on Max and True TV, 5 a.m. Eastern on that first Sunday. Coverage on Chatrier gets underway an hour later on TNT. Our on-court coverage on Tennis Channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. Remember, Sunday, May the 25th, it all gets underway.
15-0. 15-11.
Normally, Swiatek would be the heavy favourites at the start of Roland Garros, but this season it's a very different complexion now.
Swiatek lost early by her standards in Stuttgart to Ostapenko. And to Coco Gauff, we mentioned it many times. Semifinals here, 6-1, 6-1.
Oh, what a shot. And obviously she can get back to winning ways in Rome at sea level, and were she able to win that tournament, she would still probably be favourite going into Roland Garros. But at the moment, there must be a feeling, Tracy, in the locker room that these titles are there for the taking.
Well, I think Iga had such a huge locker room aura, particularly on clay, and it's been tarnished just a bit.
Of course, she has set the highest of standards in the last 3 seasons, won more matches and more titles than any other player in the last 3 years coming into 2025. 4 titles at Roland Garros, so that's understandable.
Sabalenka.
And her final, a win against Sabalenka here. But even with that mess, it feels like a slightly different match now midway through the second set.
Absolutely. After the first set, I could understand that, but now that Coco Gauff is up a break and seems like she's much more firmly in these rallies, I think that's pretty strong. 69%.
Nicely done. She's in the fight much better now. It's lovely shape on most of those shots.
Especially down the line. That's really a good sign. Not just cross-court, driving through the line of the ball right here.
That's much better first serve as well. So struggling for a rhythm initially. Some big improvements on serve in this second set, Tracy.
Second serve points in particular has bumped up immensely. First serve as well. Just overall improvement.
Ooh, shame. That was something you mentioned on TC Live going into this Swiatek match. So it depends how Coco serves. If she serves well, she'll play well. We saw her struggling on serve initially in the opening set here today, serving better here in the second. Elevates her whole game.
Absolutely. And that's hard to do middle of the match, particularly in a final when there's extra nerves.
I'm sensing a key moment here in the midst of this service game.
such a great second serve. It was deep, it had plenty of kick, got up on Sabalenka, a little shorter return.
First break points of this second set for Sabalenka.
Change of pace, and the feet got stuck from Sabalenka, really reached for that.
Let's go, Tom. Allez, Coco.
But backhand that time.
Sabalenka.
Right back, Tom. Here we go. Keep working. Keep the great energy. Come on, Coco. Come on.
And I really don't.
Great variety on the serve. It was the kick first serve, last break point down, now the body serve.
Come on, Björn.
Really intelligent.
Oh, what a serve. How about that?
That took a little risk. Love it.
A huge boost here for Gauff if she can get the holds.
After facing 2 break points.
That's a better return.
Equalist.
Sabalenka doesn't know what's coming next. Is it going wide? Is it going body? Is it a kick? Is it a slice?
Good toss, good toss. Keep digging. You do good. You do good.
Sabalenka a little short to that forehand wing, and this is going to worry Sabalenka because the forehand is locked in of Gauff. We know the backhand is always locked in.
Again, more wonderful variation with the first serve, taking pace off it, hitting with a little additional topspin. Consistently changing pace, direction, and contact point for Sabalenka, causing all sorts of strife. It's 4-2 now in this second set.
The big key to being able to take the pace off that is Coco knowing that she has the mobility to defend the next shot. Not everybody could do that.
King says 15 love.
Oh, it's a nice injection of pace there.
37. 30 love. Wait, please.
Sabalenka lifts and to the left on that forehand, doesn't stay through the strike. And everybody has their tendencies when they get nervous, and that's the side that she tends to pull up.
Just smothered that forehand somewhat there.
40-15.
More than a little fortunate on the final backhand, allows Sabalenka to hold to reduce the arrears to a single game. It's Coco Gauff, though, does lead by a break at 4 games to 3.
4 games to 3.
Heading into the business end of this second set now, Coco Gauff, new balls in hand with a 4-3 lead. Constructing that point beautifully, and obviously Tracy coming into this match with a very specific game plan against Sabalenka for trying to keep her guessing.
Yeah, and what I love is the body serves in the ad court. Sabalenka crowding the box, standing on the baseline, and that just creates doubt for Sabalenka. Not only the different locations, but also the different spins and heights.
It's too many of those today for Coco. Generally speaking, a big uplift here in this second set in terms of the overall effectiveness of not only the first serve but also the second. Can she keep it up now when it matters most?
Real uptick. Just
quite.
Wide. That is so tough if you're Gauff, because she was bossing the entire point. We always talk about the serve, which we've seen the uptick, and the forehand. And Coco is hitting her forehand just about as well as she ever has.
I mean, Sabalenka there had to dig and dig and dig out of that backhand corner to stay in the points. So she'll feel like she stole that one.
Boy, that's a massive shift. Gets that winner 15-40. Not being disciplined enough, Sabalenka. But it's so hard when Gauff is so speedy around the court. Start to press.
It's a wonderful two-shot combination. It was the backhand that set up the forehand wonderfully well for Coco there. Just struggled a little bit with her first serve percentage at the start of that game, but weathered the storm beautifully to lead 5-3 now.
So interesting to see Sabalenka, who's lunging for these ground strokes. It's Gauff who's playing with such great court positioning.
Remember, Sabalenka was a set-up in the championship match in Indian Wells against Mira Andreeva. On the opening set there comfortably, 6-2, ended up losing 4 and 3 thereafter.
It's the right idea, though.
30.
Has to have that mentality of going after her forehand, Gauff. That one looked a little more hesitant to me.
14. Quarenta 15. 40-15.
It's comfortable holds in the end for Sabalenka, but off the back.
Come on, go for your shot.
Coco's worked hard for the advantage, serving here to take us into a deciding set.
Center case. Love 15.
Right back home. Hey, higher, Coco. Come on, you get this.
Higher.
It's a lovely return. There wasn't much on the first serve. Choosing instead to take the pressure off the second, off the back of the double. Chance here for Sabalenka. It's a 7 in total now, but the last couple coming at the worst possible time. Feeling the moments.
Breakpoint opportunity of this set.
It's more than a little frustration in that forehand there.
15-40.
Keeps her in the hunt.
Whoa!
Can't play without a racket, Tracy.
I don't think I've ever seen that. What the heck? We need to see the replay. And she would have been there, and that would have been an easy shot.
It was a great dig initially on the return to get the ball back in play. Even the best players in the world have to have a racket.
That was very strange because she had the racket in her hand while she was running for it and then just let go of it.
How will she respond here? It's still break point, remember. Made it!
Oh,
Wonderful combination there from Coco Gauff.
what a comeback from love 40. And the pass had so much spin down at the feet of Sabalenka.
But it wasn't easy, was it? Because this pickup here landed almost on the baseline.
Sabalenka had to guess one way or the other. Guess is wrong.
Back to juice we go. There's about a second serve. What a turnaround in this game.
Incredible point by point.
Let's go, Eddie. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be mindful with the timing of your cheers. Let second serve.
Wasn't much on the second serve, and she was always playing second fiddle thereafter.
Credit for Sabalenka, though, to really go after it. She's shown nerves this game. Dropping her racket. Never seen that.
We've had a little bit of everything in this game, haven't we? Another break points here for Sabalenka.
Two double faults from Gauff, and yet she's still able to come up with a big serve there.
Let second serve.
Living very dangerously here.
Let second serve.
Was a better drop shot that time.
Aryna Sabalenka.
Let's go, Eddie. Come on.
So difficult when you're unsure of your serve.
Nice depth on the return. She got there in the end. Fifth time of asking to draw level at 5 apiece. But an incident in that game, Tracy, that we'd never seen before.
Because Sabalenka does the full stretch and she has the racket in her hand here and just lets go of it. When she tapped it on the ground, didn't keep a firm hold.
I mean, nice to see her smiling. It was such a big point, wasn't it, as well? Got the break in the end.
Zero 15. Long 15.
Missed that by a country mile. She's battling hard in order to keep an outstanding record up this season. Yet to drop a set against her peers ranked inside the top 10 this year. She's won all 11 of those, but living precariously here in this second set.
Coco's lifting at impact again on the forehand. That last game, a couple of forehands where she was on the back foot.
More aggressive with that one, but still couldn't find the mark with it. Continuing with the encouragement.
It really makes such a difference. You feel the nerves out there. Trying to stay focused.
Couple of tremendous shots there from Sabalenka, particularly the first, the backhands that jumped into her body. She had to change the size of her swing, adjust it accordingly, just to put the ball back in play.
It took a little pace off. That was crucial. And then the depth on that, 3 inches from the baseline. From love 30 to 40, 30.
Both players are battling hard to try and hold it all together emotionally at the tail end of this championship match. It's quite the change. It's Sabalenka who leads now, 6 games to 5.
6 games to 5.
she read it well. She stayed home in that backhand corner.
It's incredible anticipation, because usually Gauff hit that one cross court. Played such an incredible second set until she was serving for it at 5-4 and threw in a couple double faults. It just dented the confidence.
Gracias.
Just!
Love to see Coco Gauff so comfortable at the net. Played so much doubles, particularly in the developmental stages of her young career.
Had to scramble there, didn't she? Stay in this championship match.
Oh, Coco saying, where was that serve last game? That was a big one.
Third field.
Oh no, set the points up again beautifully. The forehand down the line. Gauff in this game has been outstanding. Sabalenka, though, some really crucial digs out of that backhand corner. And making Coco play was enough to draw the error and move to within a point of victory.
Cannot believe it, and she is a two-time champion here in Madrid, but she also lost the finals last year after having 3 match points on Iga Świątek. That was a brutal loss. Starting to rain?
Just starting to spit. Can you believe it? That's a lovely shot. Same thing happens at the tail end of the match between Sabalenka and Kostyuk in the quarterfinals. They had to close the roof at 5-4 in the second set tiebreak when Sabalenka had already missed her first serve. It's not raining quite as heavily at the moment. Game point Gauff. Some poor shot selection there from Sabalenka. Match points has now come and gone. Gauff gets the hole to take it into a tiebreak.
Jason, my second bullet point for Sabalenka was mental toughness, staying cool. And she lost her cool there. Second serve overhit the return. And match point up. See if she can regroup.
Always one of the greatest challenges for any player at any level. Oh, that is quality shot making from Aryna Sabalenka. Absolutely top draw.
And my other bullet point for Sabalenka was shot tolerance, and that was certainly tested here by incredible defense of Coco Gauff.
Still had an awful lot of work to do with the final backhand. Oh, it's well left. Heart must have been in her mouth there, Tracy.
That's just an instinct. You have a half a second to decide.
That was very clear thinking under pressure. What a shot, and what a start to the tiebreak here from Sabalenka.
So resilient to come back after missing that opportunity with the match point, and she's played some of her best points, strung 3 in a row together. Incredibly spreading the court.
Ooh, fighting fire with fire there.
3-1, Sabalenka.
Allez, Coco, allez.
Very fortunate with the return of serve there.
I think it hit off the frame for Gauff, and so it was a strange bounce for Sabalenka, but she should have recognized, giving herself more margin. Don't need to go for the line when it's the ball you're receiving like that.
Has to maintain focus and positivity here.
You could see the hesitancy midway through that drop shot because you're trying to cut it extra fine because of Gauff's movement.
Tail end of this second set is now reminding me of that US Open final that these two contested, with Sabalenka forcing and pushing and trying to win the point, and Coco just D'ing up with incredible athleticism, putting the ball back in play, and Sabalenka continuing to get more and more frustrated. Oh no.
4-3, Sabalenka.
A gift for Sabalenka.
Had to create the pace. It's tough. The nerves.
A hammer blow.
5-3, Sabalenka.
Just in the nick of time to give her just a little bit of breathing room here. And another one there. Superb serving.
6-3, Sabalenka.
It's Aryna Sabalenka, who's the queen of clay here in Madrid. Not once, not twice, but 3 times a champion now here in Madrid. It was a fabulous battle, full of drama.